Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Go gang.
All right, man. Bombshell information just released about Alpo Martinez's final moments here on Earth. Now, over the weekend, we were all shaken up by the news that Alpo Martinez was indeed gunned down and murdered in cold blood in his birth state of Harlem, New York. Now, new details have emerged about the notorious drug kingpin turned federal witness in the final moments of his life. And this is an eyewitness account and police account of what exactly went down. I want everybody just to brace yourself, man. And, this is crazy details. You already know what it is, man. Go ahead and smash that like button. Make sure you share this video. And most importantly, subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored to get more exclusives just like this one. This information just came out moments ago. Now, according to police, right? A 55-year-old Alpo Martinez, they're saying, allegedly tossed bags of heroin outside of his 2017 Dodge Ram moments after the gunfire erupted, leaving him with multiple shots. Now, authorities believe that Alberto Martinez may have thought that police were the one ambushing him and attempted to destroy evidence. Now, as the New York Police Department continues to put pieces together and exactly what took place, they have confirmed that around 3:20 a.m. on Sunday morning, a vehicle approached Alpo Martinez's truck and began firing. Now, he attempted to flee the scene, hitting several cars as he desperately tried to get away. Now, police found Martinez suffered from gunshot wounds, multiple that is, one being in the chest. He was transported to Harlem Hospital where he passed away at the hospital. Now, if you guys can remember, man, Martinez was arrested back in 1991 on a slew of charges, including the murder of a friend and fellow drug kingpin, Rich Porter. And, Rich Porter's family was celebrating the other day, drinking champagne. He also put out a statement saying every dog has their day and that they're happy to witness being here to see Alpo be murdered. Now, he did avoid a life sentence by cooperating with the police. Now, after his release in 2015, we did confirm that he was indeed placed in witness protection in Maine and given a new identity, which was Abraham Rodriguez. And it was confirmed that ID of Abraham Rodriguez was on the person that was killed that day. There's been a lot of conflicting reports, a lot of people saying that he may still be alive. I doubt it at the end of the day. I mean, I'm not going to, say we know 100% for certainty. None of us were there, but I think there's other things that pretty much match up this DNA, type of truck that he had, and the fact that the feds gave him an ID, Abraham Rodriguez, that he had. I think those right there are enough in my opinion. But he was in witness protection, so they put him in Maine. So he really probably never should have been in New York City. He probably should have never been in New York. He probably shouldn't have been walking around in the streets. Now the WITSEC program that's pretty much designed to let you re-enter society, but under a different name. Like, they're going to clean your credit. They're going to, give you a new identity, give you new IDs and all of that. And the reason why I know is because there was a guy that Khalil Amani, a guy, and he talked all about the WITSEC program. He was in the WITSEC for the whole thing and went down to Miami with Yahweh Ben Yahweh. He turned federal witness. So he kind of breaks down a lot of videos about all of the WITSEC program and what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. But even he came out years later after he relocated, and his life probably could be in danger as well. Who knows? But I mean, if you turn against a major organization, or if you turn snitch against people, I mean, I would guess they don't want you going on online. And showing up places. But he was from Harlem. He loved it. And they said actually that night that he actually wore like a disguise to try to elude anybody knowing who he was. But it could have been one person. It could have been anybody who know. I mean, if you're from an area, I don't care if you got a mask on or not, people are going to know who you are. It could have been a setup. But I think it's a lot. It's funny how when you're talking about the police officers and them saying that he was trying to throw some heroin out the window because he thought that, he may just get with the police ambushing him. I don't understand that at all. Like, why would he think the police was ambushing him when the police are the one, or the feds, which are the police, are the ones giving him protection? I don't get it at the end of the day. But, there's a lot of ways this thing could go. Obviously, I don't think he was supposed to be out like that. I mean, if you're in Maine, the chance that this happened to you in Maine are probably slim to none, as opposed to Harlem, New York. And who knows? It could go deeper than we all think, or just could have been one of the families or somebody. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many people that this dude, his lives touch in a negative way. I just don't know. I don't know how many people, that's out there grieving. I'm sure it's people in the shadows who families he done ruined, killed, whoever. Well, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna get this dude when I get the opportunity. They seen him on the internet a few years back, gallivanting around, walking around, and I'm just like you, sitting back to wait to see how deep this is actually going to go over the next few months and years, if they ever find the killer, the murderer, and if we ever be brought to justice, and what was going into his thinking. Like, were they following him? Was it the feds? New questions definitely emerged for the police to come out and say that he threw heroin out the window because he thought that it was them. I think that's crazy. And I think it's going to only open up the door for more conspiracies and more controversies with this whole situation. But nevertheless, the end of a saga is among us. The infamous Alpo Martinez finally met his fate years after being convicted of federal charges, murder, conspiracy, selling drugs, all of that, man. It's almost like a movie. But to the families of the victims, to his family, it's going to be a lot of rejoicing, but it's also going to be a lot of sorrow here, because at the end of the day, another brother, another man, another husband, another brother, father is murdered in the streets. It's your brother Oga, man. Hip Hop News Uncensored. For more exclusives just like this one, if you want to get it uncensored, you gotta come here to Hip Hop News Uncensored. If you want to keep getting it uncensored, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and make sure you share this video. Leave your comments below. What do you think? Go ahead and drop them conspiracy. I know y'all gonna go in. What do you guys think about this and the developments that just happened over the last hour that came out about this story? I want to know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys listening. If you're listening, if you're still sticking around, man, hit that like button real quick. Go ahead and share this video on Facebook, and make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusives. Last but not least, go to hiphopun.com, hip hop the letter UN.com for all your latest hip hop news. Over and out. Peace.